Hello guys, this is the diagram of our network so far, and in a previous video I had talked about the backup and restore and some basic maintenance. Now the real solution when it comes to the database is not to use just only backup and restore. This is just a recovery process in case I lost my data or something important, so I can restore it. But the real solution is with high availability, because I cannot tolerate maybe today is Friday night and my database or the single instance database server is down and I have no one to come to work on Saturday and Sunday, and then I need to wait till Monday till someone start to fix the server. This is not going to work. We need to have at least a high availability of 2 nodes with simple project as we see here, and both nodes are going to support an instance of SQL Server. If one of the server is down, even if it is a Friday night, at least the other server is in there and is going to take care of the SQL Server, and the SQL Server will keep available to my clients till at least we come back on Monday and try to troubleshoot and see what kind of problem is in there, if we cannot even do that on a weekend. And if the failover cluster which we want to run in here is for a big, let us say, project, like maybe it is a bank system, then instead 2 nodes, maybe we have even 16 nodes. 8 of them are online, other 8 they are standby. And by this, like imagine, I don't expect like 8 servers to be just completely not functional during the weekend, unless maybe we have earthquake or something like this. So that's why failover cluster is the real maintenance solution for your database design. You need to have high availability. There is another technique, which is we use data availability group, and by this you will be allowed, there is no need to use a storage device here in the back. You will just copy or mirror the 2 servers to each other. Again, if one of the servers is down, the other one to be online. So there are different techniques. In the next section or module, we need to start to see how we can deploy a failover cluster, how we can install a SQL instance on these 2 servers, and then we will see how things can go from there. So with the maintenance, currently the one that we just talked about it, we have everything fundamental and basic. Of course, with the maintenance, we have a long list of steps that we need to go with. There are too many different labs, and I expect an advanced lab of maintenance and troubleshoot is going to be covered in our course, which is going to come later. And the course is about the advanced administration of SQL Server 2019. But for now, we just need to learn the basics. We know at least what kind of technology is in there, how we can make a simple backup restore, and then how at least we can provide one of the solution of the high availability, which is failover cluster. That was just a small video to tell you why this project is really important. Now to set it on a failover cluster, which is what we're going to start in the next module. Thanks for watching.